Hello, ladies and gentle fiends. I am the Merc with the channel, and today I'm going to be doing a Let's Play of Far Cry Primal. So, in case you haven't heard of it before, Far Cry Primal is kind of a caveman-esque game where you have to tame pets and you have to collect members of your tribe. It's fairly fascinating. The world is gigantic, as we can see here. So yeah, it's a big departure from the other Far Cry games if you haven't played any of them. Most of the other ones have been about taking over dictators in the modern era and such. But now we are 10,000 BC, and we are trying to gather up members of our village. So these members are spread out throughout the land, and they're kind of scattered. And there's two other clans that we have to fight, both very lovely. One of which eats human flesh, tasty. The other of which are kind of pyromaniacs, which is kind of odd for 10,000 BC, but there you have it. So yeah, I have got to say I was very happily with this game. I wasn't expecting very much. I enjoyed Far Cry 4, so the departure from the modern era was something that I wasn't looking forward to, but I have to say, I've played probably 30 hours of the game, and it's fantastic. So here we can see I'm shooting at an enemy tribesman, and I just got a headshot. Alright. So yeah, in Far Cry 4 there was a lot of guns and vehicles and such, and this game is such a big departure from that, but oddly enough, it still feels like a Far Cry game. Alright, so today I'm just going to be showing you a couple of different things that you can do in this game. Oh, here's some clansmen, and I'm just going to spear him in the face. Alright. Let's see if we can do something fun. So, this game can be pretty violent, like we see there with impaling him through the face. And my saber tooth clawing the shit out of that guy. I have one more villain to take down, or I guess cave person. Ow, that's not friendly. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so as you can see at the bottom left under the map, we have our health. Now the game's very interesting because you have all sorts of different resources that you have to collect. For one, there's meat, and obviously you get that from hunting, and that is a little bit of a challenge at the start of the game to heal yourself or your pets. He's a cute little guy right here. You have to use meat, and then we have the little pesky fucking creatures that are all over the map. So it's very realistic of the hunting environment. So as you run around in this land, there's tons and tons of wild animals that will either run from you, as deer typically do, and you need to hunt them for different mats and stuff, or things that will try to fuck you in the face. So yeah, so we have mammoths to fight. We have, as we can see, my saber-toothed tiger. There's plenty of them. There's cougars, all sorts of amazing things to fight that aren't pesky pain in the ass humans. Alright, so we're going to fast travel. Go to our map, and this is quite interesting. The little missions are the ones that have people's faces on them, but there's also a absolute fuckload of missions that can be done that are mostly optional. It's all about whether or how fast you want to build up your skills and potentially crafting materials. So as you can see, there's tons of little orange markers all over the map. So all of them are different side missions. The green are the fast travel points. There's tons of them, and the yellow are main story missions. Now they made an interesting call for this game. They didn't dub anything in English, so they're trying to make it as realistic to the caveman environment as possible. So there's a shit ton of reading. The story missions are a little less interesting because of the language barrier. But I mean, that's just my personal opinion. So another interesting thing that Far Cry Primal does is, if you can see here, there's tons and tons of white, snowy land that you can run around in. Now, the further north you go, if you start, say, maybe here, and then go up, then you'll slowly start to see a kind of a second health bar, and it's counting down when you're going to freeze to death. And the further up you go in the map, the faster it counts down. And while that is a pain, it is very realistic, and there are ways to fight that. So whenever you kill an animal, you get a resource called animal fat. And animal fat can help you light things on fire. So you have a spear here to our right, where we have already equipped, and to our left we have a big club, and we obviously have a bow and arrow. So you can just simply hit the square button on your PlayStation controller, and there we go. Now we have a fire arrow, and we can just put it out by doing the same, and we have a fire spear by doing that, and a fire club. Flaming objects do more damage to any wildlife that you come across. Just be careful because they will light the shit out of the floor. So yeah, when you're not using those as damage deterrents, they will keep you alive in the north. The north remembers. All right, so we're going to let's show that off real quick. So I'm just going to fast travel up into a northern snowy area. Now, since I have been playing for 30 hours, I do have almost everything skills and equipment wise, but I don't have the maximum, I guess, armor it would be called. But it keeps you alive without having to worry about the snow. I do have the first one that you get, so I'm going to be surviving a little bit longer out in the snow than maybe you guys would. And there you can see the cold bar up at the top left. Now we can go by fires, and the cold bar will disappear, which is kind of nice. And you don't need animal fat to light stuff on fire if there's already a fire present. You just hold square and you ignite it. Now we can walk around with our own little fire. Now you have to be careful because the fire is more realistic than some people would like, and it will burn down your weapon. I don't think it damages the weapon, but the fire will go to your hands, and there's a little animation for your character not liking that so much. If you want to do that, and if you're low on animal fat, you can simply hold out your weapon, and there's the fire. So now we can extinguish our weapon and enjoy a little bit of fire. It works, without getting burned. It works a little bit better when it's not a twig tree like that. Let's see if we can demonstrate some. Oh, that is still on fire. Maybe that'll be okay. Let's see if we can demonstrate what hunting is like in this game. Okay, so there's obviously the deer running away from me. So there's deer, and then what is that on our map? What is that? Oh shit! Okay. Oh yep. All right. Here we go. So these little fucker. No. Come here. All right. Come on. All right. Come on. Yeah, these guys are dicks because being pearly white as they are, they will give you tons of jump scares when you're just running around out here. All right. Let's see if I can get my spear back. There we go. Okay. Ooh, yaks. So we can just, oh shit, they do not like it when a member of their herd is attacked. Okay, so we got him, and we're gonna send our little saber tooth off after him. So luckily, skinning's really quick. You just stab him with a knife, and the bigger the animal, the more meat you're gonna get, and the more hide you're gonna get. I believe it actually works for animal fat as well. Alright, so let's see where he ran off to. This is our hunter vision, which is reminiscent of eagle vision if you've ever played Assassin's Creed, except it allows you to follow blood tracks, as you can see here. Oh, and there's a deer. So I think I'm going to... Oh, no, don't run away. No, come on. Okay, there's some bad guys. So I'm crouching right now, so keep a little bit more silent. And headshot. There we go. Very nice. That's one thing that this game does really well is gruesome headshots. Maybe not as gruesome as, let's say, Fallout 4, but still quite beautiful. All right. There's a deer, and no. yeah, these guys can be a little difficult if you're just fucking around. But luckily we don't really need them. Okay. Ooh, what is that? Ooh. Let's see. We're gonna take a spear, light it on fire, and hunting time. Spear to the face. All right. Oh my God. Okay. So it's a question with some of these non-predator beasts whether they're going to attack you at first or not. If you do follow them and keep messing with them for long enough, they will come back at you. Yeah, I think that's a good starter. I will be back with more videos about different missions to show you all the crazy shit you can do. Ah, see, he's coming after me already. Well, there you go, guys. That was the first video with my voice. Sorry about that. I will be making more videos shortly, and thank you guys very much.